by nearly 5 minutes. As the 1965 season rolled on, Clark, having won both Formula 2 championships, the Tasman Series and the Indy 500, now faced one remaining challenge. The biggest challenge, the Formula 1 world title. For the F1 races, Clark would be driving a modified version of the Lotus 25, the car that had taken him to the World Championship 2 years earlier.
But as amazing as the 25 was, there was no getting around the fact that by 1965, it was a 3-year-old design, and the updated version only had minor changes. So how would Jim cope?
At the season's opening race in South Africa, up against such legends as Jack Brabham, Graham Hill, and reigning world champion John Surtees, Clark won by half a minute, and did so while suffering from a slipped disc. Next up was Spa, and then the French Grand Prix, both of which he also won.
His Lotus may be a car with an old engine, but as far as the opposition are concerned, it is just outdistancing all of them.
Behind the wheel, Clark was becoming untouchable.
Jimmy would go out at the beginning of the practice session and do a very, very quick lap and come back, sit on the wall. You know, there's no point in wearing the car out and then wait and see what everybody else has done and then go out and blitz them. If he wasn't on pole position, there was a problem with the car.
Next up was Silverstone, and here it looked like business as usual, with Clark leading the pack. However, in the closing stages, his engine was starting to lose oil pressure and was in danger of detonating under cornering G-forces.
While Clark is driving with no oil pressure on his gauge, Hill, storming up behind, breaks the lap record in his efforts to pass.
So instead of driving the car through the corner, he just switched it off, coasted through the corner. When he was through the corner, switched it back on again, did the rest of the lap, and he won the race.
Eventually, the F1 circus arrived at the Nürburgring, a circuit where Clark had never won.
For the Flying Scot, tense moments before the start. Victory in the German Grand Prix, and he'd be world champion.
Leading from pole, Clark finally broke his Nürburgring jinx, winning the race and with it, the Formula 1 world title.